Here's a bold truth. Most companies lose more time searching for things than actually using them. Whether it's a missing tool on the factory floor or a misplaced file in an office, disorganization silently eats away at productivity. But there's a simple, structured system that stops the chaos cold, and it's been doing that for decades in Lean and Six Sigma. It's called 5S, and today we're going to talk about how this deceptively simple method can transform your workspace, your team's habits, and your results. If you're pursuing a Six Sigma certification, you've probably heard of 5S. But what exactly does it mean? 5S is a Japanese workplace organization method that stands for 5 steps: sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. Each S represents a stage of improvement, and together they create a foundation for efficiency, safety, and pride in the workplace. It's about much more than cleaning up. It's about building a culture of discipline and clarity. Let's break it down in simple terms. Sort means you separate what's needed from what's not. Set in order means you arrange items so they're easy to find and return. Shine means you clean and inspect your area regularly. Standardize means you document the new best practices so everyone follows the same process. And sustain means you keep it going over time, turning it into a habit rather than a one-time event. Now, let's walk through how 5S works in real life. Imagine a small auto repair shop that's been struggling with delays. Mechanics often waste precious minutes hunting for the right wrench or the proper diagnostic cable. The owner decides to implement 5S. They start with the first S, sort. The team lays out all their tools and supplies, identifying what they actually use daily and what's just taking up space. They find duplicate screwdrivers, broken tools, and outdated parts they didn't even realize they had. Getting rid of the clutter immediately frees up space and clears mental fog. Next comes set in order. The shop installs pegboards labeled with outlines showing where each tool belongs. The frequently used items are placed at arm's reach, while rarely used tools go to labeled storage bins. Now anyone walking into the shop can instantly see if something's missing or out of place. Then they move to shine. Every evening before closing, the mechanics spend 10 minutes wiping down benches and cleaning their stations. It's not busy work, it's inspection time. They start noticing small leaks before they become major issues, catching safety hazards early. The fourth S, standardize, means they write down exactly how the shop should look at the end of each day. Photos of the ideal workstation are posted near each bench, so there's no confusion about what organized means. Finally, sustain. The shop owner builds 5S checks into the weekly routine. Each Friday, a quick walkthrough confirms everything is in order. Over time, this becomes second nature. The result? Faster service, fewer mistakes, happier customers, and a more motivated team. That's the magic of 5S. It's not about cleaning, it's about creating a system that keeps efficiency alive. Now you might be thinking, that sounds great, but my team isn't on a factory floor. The truth is, 5S applies anywhere. A marketing team can use it to organize digital files and campaign assets. A hospital can use it to arrange medical supplies for quick access. Even your home office benefits from 5S. Wherever there's clutter, physical or digital, there's opportunity to improve. But here's the catch. Most 5S efforts fail after a few weeks. The problem isn't with the method, it's with discipline. Many companies treat 5S as a one-time event, something you do for a photo op before management visits. The workspace looks great for a month, then slips right back to chaos. The sustain step gets ignored because people think they've finished 5S, but 5S isn't a project, it's a way of thinking. Another pitfall is overcomplicating it. Teams sometimes get lost in color coding or labeling every inch of a space, turning it into an art project instead of a productivity tool. The key is practicality. If it doesn't make the work easier, faster, or safer, it's not serving the purpose. Leaders also underestimate the power of example. If managers don't model 5S behaviors themselves, keeping their own desks organized, following checklists, and enforcing standards, employees quickly see it as optional. In successful organizations, leaders are the first to live 5S, not the last. When done right, 5S builds a powerful foundation for all other Lean and Six Sigma tools. Without it, advanced techniques like value stream mapping or process optimization fall apart. You can't improve flow in a disorganized space. You can't sustain quality if people can't find what they need. That's why 5S is often the very first step in a Six Sigma journey. And here's something that surprises many people. 5S also improves morale. When employees take ownership of their workspace, they feel pride in what they do. They're not just cleaning, they're creating a better environment for themselves and their teammates. It's a small shift that leads to big cultural change. If you're pursuing Six Sigma certification, mastering 5S gives you an immediate, visible way to demonstrate value. It's a skill that doesn't require complex statistics or expensive software, just commitment and consistency. Employers notice when you can walk into a messy area and turn it into an efficient, safe, and productive space. That's leadership in action. Let's imagine one more quick example, this time from an office. A customer support department decides to 5S its shared email inbox. They start by sorting, archiving or deleting old messages, and categorizing what remains. Then they set an order, creating folders for each customer type or issue. They shine, checking daily to ensure messages are processed and the inbox stays clean. They standardize by creating templates for common responses. Finally, they sustain by reviewing the inbox weekly and updating procedures when things change. The result? Faster response times and fewer lost messages. The team saves hours each week simply by staying organized. That's what makes 5S so powerful. It's universal, it's visual, and it's immediate. You can see and feel the improvement almost overnight. The biggest takeaway is this: 5S isn't about cleaning, it's about clarity. When everything has a place and everything is in its place, people can focus on what matters: solving problems, serving customers, and improving results. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by clutter, whether it's a messy workshop or a crowded inbox, remember the 5S's: start small, build habits, and most importantly, sustain them. Because when you bring order to your environment, you bring focus to your mind, and that's where real improvement begins. If you're on the path to earning your Six Sigma certification, 5S is one of the best ways to start practicing lean thinking every single day. It's not theory, it's transformation you can see, touch, and measure. And once you see how much smoother work feels after 5S, you'll never want to go back to the old way again.